What's up, everybody? This is Mario, and I'm back with another episode of Endurify. And this is a very special episode of Endurify because today, of course, at the time of this recording, is Valentine's Day. And so depending on how you treat Valentine's Day, this is, a big day where you do something super nice for your significant other. You tell them how much you love them, or you completely ignore this holiday and basically treat it as, all right, isn't every day supposed to be like this? Depending on how you treat this day, that's really up to you. But I thought it would be fun to kind of think about Valentine's Day from a triathlete's perspective. And I thought it would be fun to come up with a few simple Valentine's Day gifts for triathletes. And I think what I have here is I came up with 6 or 7 simple Valentine's Day gifts for a triathlete. So that can be, this could be if your significant other is a triathlete. This could be if your friends are triathletes. This could also be if you just want to do a little self-care, a little self-love, and treat yourself on this given day. Hey, this could be something that this could be a helpful episode for you. So let's start at the beginning. So if you have been listening to this podcast, then I think it's not about the race. It's all about the person you become along the way. And I believe that because there's so many benefits to competing in triathlons and endurance events. But one of the best ways for you to actually recognize the progress that you've made or the person that you've become along the way is kind of a before and an after pick. And so the first thing that I came up with on this list, or that I'm thinking of from this list, is a race memory. And so what you can do is you can frame a picture of yourself or of your significant other at the finish line of their favorite race, or just wearing their favorite kind of t-shirt from a given race and framing it. So for me, there's a picture that I have that a friend took as I was crossing the finish line at Ironman, Wisconsin, and I'm like screaming because I'm super jacked up, I'm flexing, and it is honestly one of my favorite pictures of all time because it just epitomizes how jacked up and how jazzed I was, and it's kind of an example of me, living my best life or the best version of myself. I also have a picture of myself from my first or second triathlon, doing the Pigman Sprint Triathlon, where I've got this grimace on my face. I'm wearing tennis shoes on the bike. I've got actual athletic shorts. I don't even have bike shorts. I've got this childish looking helmet on, and I love seeing those race memories, and I love seeing kind of the growth along the way. So that's the first thing that you can think about if you want to buy for yourself on Valentine's Day, or for a friend, somebody who's super into it. Second thing, and this is something that I would say Emily is really good at, because she knows the way to my heart is through my stomach. And if you're an endurance athlete, you're doing all of these big training runs, these big training rides, big swim sessions, a second simple, awesome Valentine's Day gift is a post-workout feast. So you can surprise your significant other. You can make yourself an amazing homemade feast after a morning workout on the weekends, or brunch, or whatever that is for you, because nothing says love like giving a big, delicious meal after a hard workout. So that's the second one, post-workout feast. Third one, this one's a little bit more practical, but it's that time of year where depending on your weather, you're going to start biking a little bit more, or maybe you're going to start biking a little bit more in about a month and start training for some of your bigger races. And when you do that, you want to make sure that your bike is tuned up. So that's the third thing, is paying for a bike tune-up. So taking it to the bike shop, getting a standard, kind of maintenance on it, clearing the bike chain, clearing out the derailleur, doing all of the key things that you need to do to make sure that you're set up for success and you're ready to go. So that one is a little bit more practical, but it's critical, and it's kind of a foundational thing for a successful race season. This is something that people are going to be getting for themselves anyways. So this is a very practical, actionable gift. So fourth one, obviously the triathlon consists of the swim, the bike, and the run. And when you're training for half Ironmans, you're training for Ironmans, you're going to put a lot of miles on your feet and a lot of miles on your shoes. And you really want to, I think you want to replace your shoes every like 300 or 350 miles. Don't quote me on that. I need to look up the actual number. But you're going to need a good pair of running shoes. And you can, a triathlete can never really have enough running shoes. So that's definitely a gift that you're going to want to put on the list. Running shoes. People are going to use them and they look great. It's awesome. So that's number 4. Number 5. All right, you're a triathlete, you're biking, you're running, you're swimming, you're working all of these muscles, and eventually you're going to get sore. So an awesome gift for a triathlete, or a gift that you can get yourself if you're a triathlete, if you're looking for that self-care, a massage. So a massage is an awesome Valentine's Day gift, especially for athletes who are kind of starting to feel the effects of just those months of training that they have so far, this year. You can also just get them a gift card so that maybe after that big race, a couple days after, or even before, to kind of cool the stress levels and get somebody ready to go for their race, a massage is definitely a gift that you might want to consider. So now, let's move on to the next one. So this is a big one. So if you're a triathlete, or if your friend is a triathlete, significant other is a triathlete, there's a chance that they're going to be signing up for or considering multiple races. And these races can actually get quite expensive, depending on the distance and depending on if it's an Ironman branded race or not. So Ironman events can be anywhere from $700 to $950 if it's a full Ironman. It can be $250 to $350 if it's a half Ironman. But if you're looking at shorter distances like the sprint and the Olympic, it can be, anywhere from $60 to $100. And a lot of athletes do 2 to 3 races in a given season. So that would be an amazing gift to pay for the entry for an upcoming triathlon. So this could be maybe one of their bucket list races. It could just be a local 5K. It doesn't matter. It's really a great gift that they can absolutely enjoy. And even if you're not into triathlons yourself, clearly this person that you would be buying this gift for is going to be, and they're going to appreciate you showing that interest for them. So I think I'm going to leave it at that, and that's what I have for you today. So I have a race memory, a post-workout feast, a bike tune-up, running shoes, massage, or a race entry. So again, I'm not sure if this would be something for you if you're purchasing for yourself on this Valentine's Day, giving yourself a little bit of self-love, or if you're looking to buy something or do something nice for somebody else. These could be a couple of things that you might want to consider. So that's what I have for you today. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you all have an amazing day.